into selling our souls, into compromising, into being taught, into affirming, endorsing, and enabling genocide. Because truly the Democratic Party owns our votes. Midterm elections, when they lost 1,000 seats, who badly need a bailout, needed it then and need it now.
I think that the Democrats are very much shooting themselves in the foot, and this is really established by multiple polls that shows that in Michigan, Arizona, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Georgia, in swing states, the Democratic vote is very much at risk because the Democrats have lost the Muslim American and the Arab American vote. More so in some states than others, but they're definitely going to be losing, according to all polling so far, they're going to be losing enough swing states that they will not win, and they cannot win. They can fix this if they want by agreeing to an immediate ceasefire and actually enforcing that and creating that. They have the power to do that. They can certainly call for it, and they can initiate a weapons embargo right now, and they can win back the votes that they want. But unfortunately, the Democrats are showing that they prefer to lose the election in order to maintain the genocide. And that is not compatible with a victory in this election for them.
Like public schools, affordable housing, public transportation, healthcare, and social services. Trump and the Republican Party
was coordinated as a replacement to Biden. They then immediately, with no challenge to her, saying, where do you stand on the question of ceasefire and fight to build a new party? Is the labor movement?
The Democrats are not fulfilling their promises. Student debt. They have not fulfilled their promises. It's not like the Republicans are making things good for working people, but because the Democrats make promises and betray them, they seem to be punished by their traditional base, which has left the station. That train has left the station, and now it's very much the Muslim American community and the Arab American community and youth that are not going to take this genocide sitting down. The Democrats can fix this if they want to, but they don't want to.
75 in Jackson, Michigan, who are holding the line, their strike line hard still.
That genocide is the lesser evil. And if they consider genocide to be the lesser evil, then Biden, that our blood has no value. But we know more than that.
This is a very dire situation that will be continued under both Democrats and Republicans. So we say there is no lesser evil in this race. And this is why, of course, the Democrats have worked so hard to remove us from the ballot, to silence us.
Despicable acts committed by this administration. The Vice President herself on Delaware pavement a few feet away from the President's home. Every day, I'm a professor of human rights strategy and movement making, and in 2022,
workers on the West Coast who are currently on strike and the longshore workers on the East Coast.
We are up against the wall. So we're here to encourage the American people to stand up and demand what it is that we deserve and reject this propaganda that one candidate is worse than the other. They are both terrible. They're both unacceptable, and there is an option. We are the one pro-worker, anti-war, anti-genocide, climate emergency, pro-reparations, pro-abolishing student debt, free public higher education. We're offering what the American people are demanding, and we're providing real practical solutions for achieving this. So we encourage voters to stand up with the courage of your convictions.
This is why they cannot discuss the issues, because they are not standing up for their traditional base. We need a counterweight to the private housing industry.
Good. God bless you. It's not every American should be voting for her. It's not only Arabs and Muslims and Jews and Christians. It's not. We shouldn't be looking at this. Every American should know the truth that she's representing all of America, and she should be looking for the whole picture. As Americans, we should look for everybody. We are our brother's keeper. Okay, and that's why we should vote for her. She's the best, she's the most qualified, she's the most artistic, she's the most eloquent, she has the most experience, she has the best vision for America.
I'm not worried. I know this is a lot of things people tell me, that voting for Green Party is a direct vote for Trump. But I believe there's a statement that should be made. All the other politicians should be afraid that there are people standing up for the Green Party, and they should be looking at her platform and learning from her about if they want more votes, they should be doing what she does.
We're voting for Stein. She's in 47 states. She's in the ballots in 47. We are voting for her because, again, this is a conscious vote where Muslim voters and Muslim Americans are coming together collectively, throwing their votes in one place, and that would be with the right candidate that's been amplifying the Palestinian voice. She's been speaking about the genocide that's been happening. She's an anti-war, and it's just the right choice.
Do we hate people for who they are? Do we hate people for who they are? We hate occupation, we hate apartheid, we hate injustice, we hate racism. But we don't hate anybody for who they are. We are people full of love.
Because this is the first Muslim-led movement in America, started on October 31st. We are trying to abandon Harris, punish Harris, Biden administration and Harris administration. So we definitely don't want Harris in the White House, and we want to take the blame when they lose. We'll gladly take the blame that it was us who caused them this election, because it sends them the message. Whoever gets in the White House next, they will get the message that it is not okay to commit genocide. It is not okay to be complicit in the genocide. And if you do, then we are coming after you. You know, the Muslims are coming after you. We may not be in a large number to put somebody in the office, but we will definitely be, we are definitely in the numbers to take somebody out of the office. So we are working tirelessly to make sure that Harris loses. It just breaks my heart. It makes me so angry, and I have this regret of voting for Biden, and it's a lifelong regret that I will take it to my grave, that I voted for Biden, who enabled the genocide, who started this war, who has been funding this war. You know, I feel complicit. That's why I want to work so hard to make sure that they do not get in the office. That's why that's what Biden Harris is doing, and we'll make sure that they lose this election.
We cannot be defeated. If we win, then we win. If we become martyrs, then we win also.
So they both are the same, and I am certainly not voting for any of them at all. And many people actually in Dearborn and in Michigan said that they will not vote for them. They will hold their vote for something else.
They are monitoring and figuring out what is the language, what's the tone. Are things softening up?
You know, it depends on numbers, because I do realize that when you don't vote, you're giving your vote to somebody. So let's see how the numbers are going at that point. Let's see where it goes. When it gets closer to the election, I'll know. But they need to know, okay, that you're not going to get the Arab and Muslim vote if you're not going to help us, okay? It's not unconditional. It cannot be unconditional. And I think they've taken us for granted, and they've abandoned us, absolutely. And we've invested too much money and time into their campaigns over the last decades or so, and they just abandoned us.
So guys, so happy that you